Welcome back, everybody, to Wolf Industry Season 2, Episode 11. Today I have a very special guest, Gavin, with me. And today we're just going to be getting into drag and doing whatever. Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yep. So, I don't have a list of questions or anything, so this will probably just be random banter.
Bad journalism. No.
Right? I took regular journalism and broadcast journalism in high school. And I still...
Did you pass?
I passed, but not greatly.
A D is passing.
Yes.
Okay. One thing I forgot to bring is the wig cap. So I'm going to be battling my hair. My luscious locks.
Let me go see if I have anything.
I get a head start on my eyebrows while you do that.
This bitch has been run through the ringer.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
The hair out of my face.
So, this is my trusty soothing aloe mist. It helps prep my face.
I don't think I've ever done makeup with someone else. I mean, like, drag makeup.
Yeah, same here.
I've done, like, when I was in Vegas, I was doing makeup with my family.
Yeah, I've done my drag makeup in front of other people. I have another container of that if you want it.
Of the air spray?
Yeah. The setting powder?
I have another container at home. I am low on this one. But they come in 2 packs. And this is still my first pack that I got years ago. So it lasts a while. Before I do the powder, do the eyeshadow. And I get, like, some color.
Like color correction?
Yeah. It's just eyeshadow. It's not actual color corrector, but it works. I'm still horrible at blocking my eyebrows. It's oatmeal.
That's why I started shading my brows, because I tried gluing them down once, and I'm going to put photos up, because, yeah, but I tried gluing them down once, and freaking crunch and munch.
It's hard. It's hard. I actually normally shave my eyebrows off. Gluing them down is a very recent development in my drag, and it's purely because I don't know. I just stopped liking myself without brows.
Oh.
So I was just like, you know.
Kind of just wanted to keep the brows.
I just wanted to start keeping them,
Yeah, when I was in my relationship a few months ago and all that, I tried gluing down my eyebrows again because I had eyebrows, because I, again, stopped doing drag and was like, oh, we're going to get back into it and all that. And I ended up hurting myself somehow because I was using a metal comb.
Ooh.
And just the comb dug into my freaking skin and left me bleeding. So I was like, okay, that's the universe. I was like, that's the universe telling me not to do it.
Yeah. That's ouchy.
So I just looked at my ex and was like, well,
Injured while doing makeup.
I was like, you're just gonna get a goblin as a boyfriend from now on. And he was like, okay, whatever. And then that went to shit.
Yeah, that's relationships tend to.
Yep. I'm very pink.
You're pink.
Yeah. I always end up... That's why I always get, like, when I was at Sephora getting my foundation matched, they matched me really well, and then they didn't have it.
Oh shit.
So I was like, okay, well, usually I go for either the lightest shade or a shade that's a little bit lighter to kind of bring that paleness of a witch. And so I just went with the lightest shade. And
I mean, the thing about foundation is you don't even necessarily need to have a foundation that's your shade if you can contour and highlight around it correctly.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
yeah, it really all just depends on how you do your face.
what do you use for editing your videos?
Cape cut.
CapCut?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
It's actually an app for editing softwares, and they have like, if you get like premium, which is like less than $6 a month.
Sorry.
That's fine. You can do all these transitions and editing and have all these editing tools. I learned how to use Premiere Pro from Adobe when I was in broadcast, and that's the only reason why I'm still filming and all that, is because if I didn't take broadcast, I don't think my YouTube career would have happened, because I learned how to do filming right. But I use CapCut, something like that, and so far it's working. I mean, I like the transitions and all that because it adds a little bit more life and it's easy to use. The only issues I've had with it is where it doesn't download the video to my phone until until it's like an hour or two later, and I'm like, well, I need it now so I can post it.
Yeah.
But
I use this thing called like Video Leap whenever I do want to edit videos. I mean, I rarely have a reason to edit videos. Sometimes I just throw things together for fun.
yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
See, now I'm just really pale. I'm a Victorian child that's dying.
Has your makeup got lead in it?
We never know.
You know, bring that real Victorian fantasy.
You never know. I might go back to it.
You could spike it.
Right.
Okay.
But how long have you been doing drag again?
I started when I was 15, so I guess 6 years now.
Same here. I did it for Halloween and got so many compliments of how I was walking in heels. So I just stuck. And so I've been doing it off and on for 6 years. I'm trying to get back into it.
Yeah. What happened with me is my cousin, right after I came out as gay, my cousin's, you know, like straight girl, like, oh my god, you need to do drag.
Oh.
And she handed me a bag full of her, like, old, nasty makeup. Oh, silence my phone. Her old, dusty, crusty, nasty makeup.
Charlie sounds mine too.
And she was like, here you go, do it. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Why are you giving me this? So her and her friend both ended up doing like half and half of my makeup. I looked absolutely horrible. But I was like, you know what, I'm going to stick with this as a joke. Like, I wasn't going to take it seriously or anything. I didn't want to be, because I was still kind of like, you know, internal homophobia.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's so gay. I know, literally just came out as gay, but this is so gay, too gay for me. And that's why I kind of came up with the joke name Melinda Karen Mistakes, which I'm not really too fond of that name anymore, but I honestly have no clue what else I could name myself that feels right. So I just kind of, like, I just say, like, Linda is a mistake, because it's funny.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want to brand myself as a mistake much longer.
Yeah, my first time in drag, I did makeup every once in a while. But boy, was I, like, homophobic to other people about makeup. Because I was like, it's wrong, and even as a gay guy, I was just like, guys doing makeup is gross. And here I am,
Even makeup.
almost 7 years later.
It's a big old hypocrite.
Uh-huh. That happens to me a lot.
Ooh, my brows are nasty. But we're gonna work with it. If I put colors over it, it usually hides it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I still have, like, some form where, like, because, like, I've talked to guys about doing drag, and then they, like, immediately sexualize you for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, that's not me. Like, when I want to do the deed, I have to be me. Because, for me, drag is kind of like an act, because you're putting on a character. Mm-hmm. So, that's why I'm like, Rowena is different from Logan.
Right.
So, I try to separate them, but also keep them together. Mm-hmm. Because no matter what, Rowena is me. It's just me acting a fool.
It's still all, like, inside of you. Just a lot of it comes out when you have that costume on. That.
It's the confidence.
Yeah. Because you're, like, controlling your own image at that point.
Exactly.
That's kind of what I love about it. It's my artistic outlet. Like, I may not do much creative stuff with it yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, in the future I hope to get somewhere with it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when I went to Las Vegas for my 21st birthday, I went to the Drag Race Live. And Asia O'Hara comes up to me and I'm like, it's my 21st birthday. She says, do a birthday walk. My drunk ass went and got on stage in front of the entire Las Vegas audience. And that was kind of like the moment, like, no, I really need to do this.
Yeah.
It's like having, like, a literal spotlight on me and a crowd applauding. It was just magical.
That's great.
So that's why I'm like, you know, drag is what I want to do.
Yeah. I want to do so many different things with my life. From, like, being an author, to a drag queen, to a digital artist, which I'm already doing mostly digital art. But, like, it's balancing those that makes it difficult.
I think one of the beauties of drag is that it's very, like, malleable, and you can really turn it into a lot of different paths. Like, you can just be, like, a performer on stage. You can do YouTube. You can do so much with it that, like, you can incorporate it into so many different things.
Yes. These are, like, brand fucking new. So, I bought these in Idaho. Which, by the way, the Walmarts in Idaho are so different from the Walmarts in Washington. Because everything, like, if you go to the Walmart over here, near the mall, all the makeup's locked up.
All of it, yeah.
The one in Graham, you have to get, like, a personnel on certain items. But Idaho, everything is free range. There's no, like, lockups, no nothing. And I'm just like, wow.
Must be the potatoes.
Most likely.
They make people less likely to steal.
Yeah. watch, they're gonna lock up the potatoes. Because they'll
Fence
steal
off the farms.
Right.
I drove through Idaho once, and I was like 9 years old, and we took the route that was, of course, all field.
Oh, I always hate that route.
So it was just like I was getting the full experience, lots of potato fields.
Yep. I go to Idaho all the time with my family and a Ghostbusters group.
Mm-hmm.
So we're basically raising money for nonprofits dressed as Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I go constantly, and I go for family vacations as well. So I bought this because I didn't bring any of my makeup with me there, and then never opened it because I was so busy. But now I'm going to test these products and pray that this eyeshadow works. How do you do, do you do everything else then the eyes?
Yeah, I know everyone does it different. I do my eyes after I get my face done, because I want it to match how I do my face.
Okay. I do my eyes first, and then the contouring, and then eyebrows, and then lips.
Because I like to bring my nose contour into my eyeshadow.
Ah.
And so it just helps me get kind of a baseline of what I'm needing for my face.
Okay. Okay, so the coverage in this isn't the greatest. You gotta build it up. My eye shape always changes every time I do it.
Mm-hmm. That's a shadow. It's like, what is that on my face? It was the shadow of my earring.
Oh. It always gets sharper each time, though. Okay. I know you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but do you also watch Dragula?
I do.
I want to do Dragula more than Drag Race, because I think I would be able to do more there.
Mm-hmm.
And also my dad is like, you would be pushed more on Dragula than Drag Race. And I'm like, that's kind of fair.
Sure.
I'm like, that's kind of fair.
That's the reason I wouldn't do Dragula, is those exterminations.
Those scare the shit out of me.
I could not staple dollar bills to my legs.
Or the needles in season 2.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't bungee jump off a bridge after hiking. I couldn't skydive.
And drag, too.
Exactly. That is, intense, but that's why I love watching it.
Exactly.
It's because it is so intense. And it's just thank God that's not me. Now I broke the lid to this, so it's just kind of on its own. It's actually really horrible, and I shouldn't be using it, and I should find an alternative, but...
Is that Mevron?
Mevron.
Mevron?
Yeah.
It's not a great... The product's not great?
I think it's just not great now that I've used it for several years and it doesn't have a lid.
Okay.
But, yeah. I had the white eyeshadow from Trixie Cosmetics, not eyeshadow, the white eyeliner from Trixie Cosmetics. I'm so pissed off that they're still out of stock because I loved mine, but it dries out so fast.
I haven't gotten any celebrity brands. The only cool brand I've gotten is Sunset Makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to try their colorful foundations.
That's the one I see on TikTok a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, or Instagram Reels, because we're just out of touch.
Yeah, I see them all the time, and so I wanted to try them. They're not as full coverage as she makes them seem to be.
Mm.
So that's my only critique on it, but they are still good. Because I get it because they are foundations, so they're not... They're foundations, you're going to have to build them, because most foundations you have to build them. But I also think I was using them wrong. Mm-hmm. So I gotta experiment with them. I just fucked that up. Oh well.
Oh well, you just gotta roll with it.
The show goes on.
Okay, let me just nose cleanse you off. Sort through all my brushes, because I didn't bring all my brushes. I have like 50,000 brushes, and all of them are just like soaked in makeup, so I just brought the ones that were salvageable.
Mine are, like, all the ones I use in here, I haven't cleaned them in months. Because I lose, every time I get something to clean them with, I lose it. For whatever reason. Okay, so that part of my eyeshadow is done. Now we gotta go in with the white. Oh, white. Freaking people, there was this one drag queen, because I used to host an art competition, and one of them was a drag queen, and they're like, where's your eyeliner? Where's your eyelashes? I was like, well...
Some people are broke, thank you.
I'm like, broke, and also I don't like... I'm tired of doing eyeliner, so I just don't do it anymore.
See, for me, my look isn't complete without the eyeliner, because...
I think with how my makeup is, I think it looks good without it. So that's where I'm kind of just like, we'll just continue working without it. Mm-hmm. But it really depends on the makeup, though.
Yeah, what you're going for.
Because mine is like a weird combination of like Trixie's and Kimchi's, but without the eyeliner. I used to do eyeliner a lot.
Eyeliner is like one of those things for at least my makeup. Like, if I don't have eyeliner, I'm not doing makeup.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
Which is understandable. It, like you said, it helps bring the look together.
Yeah, I just don't feel complete without it.
Yeah. Who knows? My makeup will change again like my drag name did. I went through so many drag names. My first one was Darlene Margaret. Yep. Not creative at all. 2 basic white women names.
No, I kind of love it though.
And the whole character I had planned was like a bitchy white talk show host that loves orange.
That loves orange. That's a specific detail.
Yeah, so she was supposed to have like an orange wig for everything. And then I just was like, that's not me. That's too much of a character. I want something to incorporate my interests and all that. Mm-hmm. So I changed it to Vivian Trevelyan, which I love that name. Mm-hmm. But I just didn't speak to me. And then it was Harlem Salem Dawn. And it was just Rowena Dawn. And then it went to Rowena Black. And then it's just stuck ever since.
How long have you been on Rowena?
A few years now. Even my stepmom clocked that I was going to be changing my name. She literally looked at me one time when we were in Oregon, and she's like, yeah, I know you're going to probably change your name again a few times before you finally settle on something. And I was like, no, I'm pretty content with what I have. And then here we are with a new name than what it was.
Right.
My stepmom has weird premonitions, too.
She sees the future.
Somehow. She can barely see herself, but she sees the future.
So I work at an eye doctor. So speaking of seeing, I had a patient the other day calling and like, my eyeglass prescription is so strong I can see into the future. And I thought that was hilarious.
That is pretty fucking funny.
And that's a great way to complain about something rather than just yelling at me.
Right? Okay, I think I got everything I need for this. Yeah, it's a little wonky, but I'll vacuum that up later. And then I do contour nights. Oh, I should probably do the neck. Contour. As I drop my lipstick. Please don't fucking break. I really like this lipstick. I got it off the Amazon for like $5.
Amazon do have some real makeup. That's actually where I got the white that I was using.
Oh, awesome.
And I also have to use that exact white on my eyes because my white eyeliner's out, so. And it always horrible on my eyes. I think that's why I don't like the product, just it's bad for my eyes, even though.
Yeah, I started doing this neck thing. Because I want to like put runes and stuff on it.
Oh, that would be cute. Well, I feel like cute's the wrong word, but.
It'd be spooky.
Spooky wooky.
Malamuki. Whatever Alyssa says when she's on that. I know
Have
that
you been
was...
watching Global? Or have you finally caught up?
No.
Good.
Because I get clips and stuff all the fucking time. And I just...
It's really not.
No. And they didn't do a lot. Like, there's no fashion photo review, no pit stop. Like, you would think...
Yeah, they're trying to promote it like it's like a regular US season. And then...
With the way it's going, it kind of is.
No, season 16 was way better.
Well...
All-Stars 9 was way better.
I kind of mean it as, like... mainly the girls that are getting the praise are the Rue girls. That's where I'm going with that. Because all the girls that are doing well are judged by Rue. And I really hope Gala gets some, like...
Oh my gosh. That
love her.
Boudoir was...
So hot.
So fucking hot.
So hot.
Alright, what are we doing for makeup?
Oh, wow. I really like that palette.
Oh, Alexis Stone. I got it for my birthday.
Oh!
I love this palette.
Yeah. I have an Amazon palette that... Oh, there's a white in here. I should probably go over with that.
I don't know what color I want to do for
I mean...
but I gotta remember, the look I'm doing is a rainbow look. So I gotta do makeup that fits that.
I will swear up and down by this palette. This is a
What
good...
is that? Kaleidoscope by Profusion?
Yes. Like, the contours on the sides are, like, the bomb. And the colors are good. So I just will swear up and down. I saw it on YouTube Shorts where they were like, oh, this is really good, and I was like, okay, I'll try it, and then I started using the shadows and was like, yes.
Oh shit, I forgot to step.
What'd you forget?
I need to powder my feet.
I never set my face. Cause I just forget.
Well, here's your reminder.
Right?
It's just, it helps me not lose my makeup.
But I'm already too far ahead. I should have set a while ago, but oh well.
And that's why my contours, it always looks a bit strong at first, and then
Once you get the powder on.
once I get the powder on, it like helps commute it down to a palatable.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's the pop of white I need. I'm having struggle. I found this like one good white eyeshadow on one specific palette of Wet n Wild's, and it was so good. It was so bright. It went on perfectly. You didn't have to put too much on, and I ran out of it to the point where it's just the pan.
Yep, you hit pan.
Yep.
It's the worst. That's just a tragic moment. Fuck, I gotta spend money.
So I went on Amazon to get this, but this is kind of like a shimmer, so I might use it for highlighter. But I've just been struggling to find a good eyeshadow, white eyeshadow, that isn't included with that same palette. I'm trying to get something that's specific. But we'll see.
We shall see.
Mm-hmm. Do you watch any of the specific franchises from Drag Race? Like, do you watch all of them, or international?
I don't watch all of them. I'll like start all of them, and then I just continue with the ones that I'm entertained by.
Okay.
Which for me, I got some gnarly ADD. So it's like, subtitles, really hard for me. I will make the effort if I really like the cast or the season. I'll always start the season, but if it's just too much work, then I drop it. Like Mexico season 2, like I started that, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not really invested in this cast. They all seem very talented, but it's just not connecting with me, so I said no. But Philippines season 3, that's going on right now.
Such a good season.
So good. I'm watching every episode.
Okay, time to see if I'll fuck up the contour.
Do it.
I used to use this brush to contour my nose, so it would just look so wonky. And then eventually I just started using
Is that brush to contour your nose?
Yes. It would just go down the sides, and it would like leak right here, and would be like, oh, it's fine. And then
that brush is way too big to contour your nose.
I know. That's why I stopped doing it, because I realized that it was...
You're gonna make yourself look like you got punched.
That's why I stopped doing it, is because that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, brush choice is very important when it comes to makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can go soft really fast.
Oh. Hold on. Why didn't I see that?
What'd you do?
I didn't like fully pat down a spot of foundation. So it was just like a bunch of blobs.
A bunch of blobs.
And I was like, no! I just put contour over it. Okay, this isn't too bad. I really hate that I have all these acne bumps, especially like right here.
Yeah, I just started like a skincare routine to get rid of my acne, and I got complimented on my skin yesterday, and I was like, oh, it's working.
My acne used to be so bad, like, it...
Do you have to like take any medication or anything?
No. Thankfully, no, but like I also never went to the doctors to get checked out. It was just, it'd be big pimples all over the place.
I also work at a dermatologist.
Oh.
It's a eye/skin.
Okay.
So acne is something I talk about every day.
Okay.
So a lot of people schedule appointments, which my work also has like a cosmetic center.
Oh.
And so a lot of people are looking for skincare products. I do a lot at my job. It's a lot.
Besides getting yelled at.
Besides getting yelled at, I get yelled at every day. Every day. It gets tiring.
I bet. That's why I hated working retail. especially at Burlington and Auburn. I hated that job.
See, I don't know what Burlington is, but it sounds like somewhere rich, snobby people go.
It's not. That's the problem.
Oh no.
People walk in acting like they're fucking rich and snobby, but I'm sitting here like, you are getting the leftovers from like Walmart and other brands.
Uh-huh.
It used to be a coat factory, but then now they get stuff from, it's like marked down stuff or marked up stuff from different places. So and I don't understand it when people come in and be like, oh, I'm the big dog. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're just some random white lady.
You're just a chihuahua.
Okay, this isn't too bad. The one problem I have with my makeup, though, is blush.
Blush.
I can't find the right shade of blush to go with my makeup. Because either I look weird, or it's too faint.
Where do you put your blush?
Kind of around here.
Okay.
That's another thing I need to do, is I need to figure out a better placement for it.
Blush, like if you it'll elevate your cheeks if you put it like right around here.
Okay.
I'll show you when I do mine.
That's why I stopped doing blush, honestly, because I was like, fuck.
Because if you put it you have to do all your makeup needs to be like cohesive. Like everything plays into another part of your face.
Yeah.
And so like blush, if you put it in the right spot, it can elevate your look. If you're wanting to look cutesy, like sometimes dragging it across your nose, there's really just like placements.
Yep.
We'll do it green.
Okay, I think this is a good shade for my nose contour. This is probably going to be my longest video ever. Because usually I can bust my makeup out in 20, 30 minutes. That's when I'm not taking my time.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm with someone and talking, I'm taking my time because it's more fun to just do whatever.
I'm sure I am, yeah. Sorry if I cuss too much.
Oh, you should hear me sometimes. It's like, oh my. Like, I'll stub my toe and it's just a bunch of swear words and sometimes faggot and all that, and I'm just like...
Sometimes faggot.
Yeah. I'm like, I call myself faggot all the time. I'm just like, you stupid faggot.
Yeah. That's such a fun word. I'm sorry. I love that word.
It's so fun, and this reminds me of a story at work. They were talking about an old homophobic coworker before I got there. Mm-hmm. And like, one of my bosses is a lesbian. An old coworker was trans and all that, and there's a lot of LGBTQ plus people. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there, and I was like, mind my language, but like, how are you going to be homophobic to a bunch of fags who kind of run the place?
Exactly. That's very...
Yeah. And I tend to like kind of contour my nose all the way down, but I try not to get it down to here. I try to blend it out to kind of fade, but I always end up using the wrong colors.
Nose contour is like about creating an illusion. So when you like do that part, you want to lighten the side of your nose as well.
Okay.
To make it look like the side of your nose is also part of your like under eye area. Which helps make your nose look skinny. I described that horribly, but
no, I get it.
That's what I try and do.
And then I go with concealer. I will always stand by this concealer because this is a really good fucking concealer. It's expensive, but it's really good. That's why I haven't bought a new one.
If it's expensive, it must be good.
There's some expensive products that are just shit, and I'm like, I don't get it when people are like, oh, this product's really good. I'm like, also, you're not doing drag makeup, you're doing normal makeup.
Civilian makeup.
Yeah, so.
This is my first look I'm doing without my white eyeliner handy, and this is so sad.
Also, this concealer smells really nice.
Oh, that's always like a bonus when your makeup smells nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the lipstick I'm gonna use today. It smells like kind of cinnamony.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, I cut my cheek.
You cut your cheek?
Yeah. Well, I caught the concealer. Yeah. I did snag my neck with my razor today and was like, son of a bitch. Ouch. I was like, of course I do that.
I need to buy a new razor.
I use that, like, I don't know what it's called, but I use this, like, lime green razor that's really good for getting smaller hairs out. But I don't remember. I think it's like a Phillips.
Phillips?
Yeah, it's like a Phillips.
It's a screwdriver.
No, there's a brand. There is also a razor brand called Phillips. Okay, this kind of looks wonky, but I don't have time to fix it. There's one time I was going, so I went to SummerCon in drag, down at the Puyallup Fair. It was like, it's like Comic-Con, but...
Yeah, my friend went to it and invited me, but I said no.
It was really cool. I met a few famous voice actors for like Hell of a Boss or Has-Been Hotel, and that was pretty fucking cool. But it was, I went because of my friend Cardin, and went in drag, and friggin' halfway through I just took off my wig, and someone was like, "Why are you carrying around a bag full of wigs?" And I was like,
"A bag full of wigs."
I was like, "It's one wig, thank you very much," but I just don't. It hurts to wear, so I took it off. I forgot to contour my forehead, so we're gonna do that after I do this. Is that eyeliners or?
This is eyeshadow.
Okay.
I just need the white in it.
Okay.
Set my crease. Which nowadays looks horrible. Maybe I should use a brush. I'm trying to navigate makeup without having my white eyeliner handy, which is like... It's like I'm missing water. Another reason, like, powdering my face, and a reason I do my eyes second to my face, is when I powder my face, it also helps, like, if any fallout happens, it makes it so I can get rid of that.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you do your eyes first, you can just wipe the fallout away without ruining your face, but...
Yeah, I do my foundation, eyeshadow. I haven't really had issues with fallout, but this because I always tap my brushes and then wonder why there's not that much pigment.
Oh yeah, I just blow on mine.
Okay. Oh, I needed this palette so I can contour. I'm gonna do this. I'm probably look crazy on camera.
It's the best way to look crazy.
As long as it's being filmed. Yeah, I've been trying to do a YouTube channel for years now. Originally, it was Darlene Talks because of my drive.
Darlene Talks.
Yeah, because again, she was supposed to have a talk show and all that. My dad even made me a shirt for it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, and then I gave it to my stepmom as like a present because I was like, well, my family's always been very supportive, even though sometimes they have questionable beliefs. But when I started doing this, I want to make shirts for Wolf Industries because it had my logo on front that said Darlene Talks, and then on the back it just had host on it.
Host?
Yeah. So I forgot to do eyebrows, which I just use a black liner. Because
that's what I used to do for my eyebrows. Now I literally just use my contour because unless I'm wearing a black wig, then I still use my black eyeliner. Depends on what wig I'm wearing.
I really gotta figure out placement for my eyebrows.
Do you have like a specific side of your face you do first?
Mainly my right side.
Right side.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's easier to do?
Yeah.
So what I do is I do my left side first. Because that's my non-dominant side. So if I fuck up on my left side, I can match it with my right.
That's smart.
I actually learned that from a makeup show, Glow Up, I think it was called.
Oh, the one in the UK, I think.
I think so, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I hate doing the other side.
That was like years ago though, so I don't remember anything about it, but...
Of course, my arms started shaking, so now they're not even sisters.
They're like inbred cousins, and that is okay. They're still related.
Yep.
They're too related.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So that is done. They're not too bad. A little close together, but... I really need to get palettes and mirrors on them, because I think that would be like...
Yeah, I literally only use this palette for my blocking my brows, and the rest is just a mirror.
Yeah.
So that's the cleanest mirror out of all my equipment.
I am known for breaking mirrors, and I literally just broke a mirror today. And
With
it was...
that makeup, it makes no...
Oh my god. But, shady little gremlin. Freaking... I was filming, and I went like this with my mirror.
Oh.
And it shattered on my hand, but I didn't get any, like, glass in my hand. Mm-hmm. So it's on clip somewhere. I got it. I posted it somewhere, but I'll show you it. but it was so funny to me. Shit! I just broke my fucking mirror. Oh my god! No. I love that clip so much because it's either mispronouncing things or I break something.
See, look what you did. You made me laugh.
Sorry.
Now there's white all over my makeup.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Oh, that's funny.
Here. What? This is a flashlight?
Oh.
I didn't know that. I've had this for years. Well, no, for like a year or so. But yeah, I ended up breaking one of my favorite mirrors, which is like on a little stand and it has a Bluetooth speaker with it.
Bluetooth speaker on a mirror.
It's really cool. It wasn't that expensive either. I also got it on sale at a going out business place, so that's why it wasn't too expensive, because I love deals like that.
Huh?
Like me and my mom, we used to, when we shopped at Kohl's, we would always wait until
my eyes watering.
we would always wait until freaking there were sales and we had a bunch of Kohl's cash, and so we would get a bunch of clothes for like less than $200. When if you go now without any sales or Kohl's cash, you can probably get like 4 pairs of jeans for $300.
I go to Value Village.
Yeah, but most of my clothes are from Walmart.
One thing about doing makeup is my eyes will water.
Mm. My eyes used to water all the time. I used to do my makeup a few years ago. I think my favorite story of doing drag is when I was at a Ghostbusters event and I was helping them pass out, I was helping them collect tickets for the slime game they had.
Mm-hmm.
And so essentially the parents would pay whatever amount of money, and then the kids would get to slime one of our people from like a water blaster, and it's just full of green slime. One of the co-founders was like, okay, so hand your ticket to him. It was like just calling me him and all that, and the kids wouldn't care. The kids would be like, whatever, and the parents would be looking at both of us like, huh? That's a man?
That's a man.
And so I just found that always so funny, to the point they just Misty just started being like, yeah, just hand it to the witch.
The witch.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
I'm shady though, him.
I don't think she meant anything by it, but it was still funny because all these parents were like, him? That's a man? I did get catcalled that same day. Someone was driving by and was like, you have a fat ass, and I'm sitting here like, what?
Huh? Oh, I just broke my elbow.
Ow. I got hurt.
Oh, well. Oh my gosh. Use like a paper towel or something.
Yeah.
I always make my eyes water and my nose run. I don't know how to stop it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I'm just like allergic to makeup or what. Oh my god. I am ruining my makeup. Okay.
the one critique my sister had the last time I did my makeup in front of her, she was like, "You have a really prominent Cupid's bow right here," and she's like, "How come you don't highlight that?" Or like, because the makeup I was wearing, it was just round. So I'm like, okay, I'll try the Cupid's bow, and I actually like this lip shape.
Oh yeah.
But the question is will I be able to keep it without fucking smudging it or overlining it?
You gotta set your makeup.
I should probably do that. I shall be back. How long have we... An hour.
Sorry, it took a long time. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel.
We'll use this. As I spill some of it on my mirror. I'll vacuum this up later. I said I'll vacuum this up later.
Yeah. The powder going everywhere. Oh, it's a bit messy, but it'll be fine.
How many Pride events have you been to?
Only one.
Really?
Yep, and that was Tacoma Pride this year.
I was there too.
You were there?
Yeah.
When were you there? Around what times?
I don't remember, but we went to the mixed block party afterwards.
I didn't know there was a mixed block party. I would have gone.
It was pretty cool. You had to buy tickets.
Oh. See, because I was just getting back from New York that same day.
Oh.
So I only made like the last 2 hours of that Pride event.
Oh, I was earlier in the day, like maybe mid-afternoon.
Actually, my work was a sponsor for that event, so they were trying to get me to work. I was like, hell no. They're like, you are gay, come to our Pride event.
Right? Oh no, my face doesn't look so shiny. God. I always forget that setting powder helps with that.
Setting powder is a godsend.
Yes. I always forget it. Like, if you look back at my old videos for Logan's Boudoirs, which I think I have to remake that playlist, you'll see me never set, except a few times. this up. I've only been to a few Pride events. The first one I went to was Seattle. Do not recommend.
Do not recommend?
No.
Why?
Because I would probably go back now that I'm an adult. I went when I was like 14, 15.
And of course you're not going to have fun.
Yeah, but also I was just so overwhelmed with all the sexual nature of it because I hadn't really explored my sexuality. I also was groped as a 14 and 15-year-old that same event. I don't think he realized I was as young as I was until I turned around. Because he kind of had a look of shock when he realized that I was
a minor.
But we were in this line passing the parade, and we stopped, and I felt this guy's bulge bump up against me, and then he gropes my ass. And I turned around fucking fuming. Because I'm like, who the fuck is touching me? And then I didn't say anything until after we left, because I know if I said something, my dad probably would have caused a scene or something. So I didn't say anything until I got home, and my dad was like, why didn't you say anything? And I was like, because I was trying to have a good time, and I didn't want to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just was so, that's why I don't recommend it, because it's the boundaries people don't have. It's one of those things, if you know the person,
yeah, but just doing it to like someone random
is kind of like, no, don't do that. Okay.
Consent is key.
Yes. That is a very big quality of mine. Like,
it should be a quality for everybody.
Yes, but I've had too many experiences where I'm not going to get into them, but it just,
right.
Consent is a huge, factor for me. And I just do not understand it when people are like, whatever. We're going to brush this off. I probably shouldn't have not done that because I got it all over me now, but... And the couch. Oh my god, Dad's going to see this and be like, what the fuck?
It wasn't me. Well, actually, it was right here, but...
Okay, we're going to finish up my lips. And pray.
I don't know what's going on here in the brow department, but we're just rocking with it. I wish I could figure out a way to make my eyes not water when I put on makeup.
I don't know, because like I said, mine just stops watering after a while.
I have to freaking fight my makeup to... And see, and then this happens.
I look like a character from Kim Possible.
A character from Kim Possible?
Yeah, Kim Possible. That
show used to be my shit.
I loved that show so much, and then I need to rewatch it at some point.
Oh, rewatching old shows is either the best or the worst.
Yeah,
because it's either like nostalgia or like, what was I thinking liking this?
Or they're really outdated, and you're just like, ooh, that would not go well nowadays.
Brush off the powder. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put a little more.
even, but it looks good, so. And then I'm done.
I still have a few more things to do.
That's okay. Take your time. I might do some highlighter. Do I even have highlighter? Yes, I do. In the drawers. Oh, this has plastic on it. And there they tried swatching it and then felt plastic and was like, what the hell?
That's not supposed to be there.
Okay, that's cool.
Just some blush.
Bloosh.
Blush. I love like a heavy blush. So you like them putting it kind of up here.
Mm-hmm.
It like acts as blush and contour in a way.
Okay. Yeah, I think, because I've done my eyebrows a little bit higher, and they always look weird when I do that, so I think this is like a good level for them, I guess. I don't know.
I say a good rule of thumb when I do my eyebrows is I always like to connect them with the top of my eyeshadow,
Mm-hmm.
and then I like to add like I like separating them a little further away because it like gives that lifted effect
Okay.
when I do my makeup.
I love how this palette does not look black, but this one does.
Okay. Now I have a serious lash issue. I don't have any good lashes, so I just use these like little tiny ones.
Okay.
I mean, I guess those are like giant for normal people, but like really tiny for someone like myself.
Yeah, I usually buy the 301 lashes.
What's this?
Okay, I need to stop messing with my lips, or I'm just gonna keep fucking it up.
Okay, now while those
Let's try
dry.
this orangey blush. Maybe this will go good with me. This is probably gonna break or make my makeup.
It's gonna break or make.
No.
While my lashes dry, I'm going to use some mascara on my natural lashes.
Ooh. That's so pigmented. Okay.
Work with it.
Yep. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I blended it with the contour brush. Okay, so rule of thumb, don't get as much as before. See, now this is what I was originally wanting. Like, look at this. Now this is perfect.
But you gotta make it match your other side.
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna So have you been in Washington all your life, or?
I've lived in the same house since I've been born.
Wow.
Yep. So, how about you?
I have moved around so much as a kid, but I've always stayed in Washington. I lived in Federal Way, Kent, Des Moines, Auburn, Milton, Edgewood, Fiala, Sumner. I think that's it.
Wow.
So I've been in a lot of King County, and then
Where's been your favorite?
Sumner was pretty cool, but so far Puyallups been my favorite because I'm close to the mall, but also it's not really as dangerous as like Federal Way is, or Des Moines or Kent. That's the one problem is
Des Moines is dangerous?
depending on where you go.
Oh.
It really depends. Kent, it's same with Kent. It really depends on what part of the city you're in.
Okay. Yeah, I go to Kent every so
Austin?
So Austin. To visit my aunt, but she must not live in the bad part because it always seems very rich and uppity.
Yeah.
She's
So it just, again, it really depends on where you're at. Because, like, there's 2 Safeways in Des Moines, and one of them my mom refuses to go to because she will just end up getting... Okay, I am close to running out of footage.
Oh, shit.
I just realized that.
Okay, well, I just need to do a lip, and then I can get my look on.
Okay. So I'm just going to say we'll be right back. Okay, false alarm. Had footage. I lied. Yeah. Oh, we used a lot of this primer.
Go with that. And then I just need to put on those jackets. So,
Okay.
I smell it. That's
Hmm.
my coworker gave it to me.
That's awesome. It's a very pretty red.
I love this lipstick. I overlined my lips weird today, but
That's fine. I mean, I have one corner that's just really wonky.
we're gonna go with that one. And I just need to get on the rags.
Okay, so again, we'll be right back.
Shit.
And we're back. This is the final looks.
We're pussy.
We're cunt.
We're serving,
Yeah.
Great.
This was a lot of fun.
This was really fun.
Yeah, like, I'm really glad you were like, hi, I'd love to do a video with you. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should insert myself, you know.
Well, that's the end of the video, and this is the semifinals, technically, for the show. So stay tuned for the finale. It's either going to be one type of video, or it will be another, so...
You didn't think I was good enough for the finale?
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling myself out.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye!